hello everyone. Welcome to the TUI Live recruitment event. I'm Oglenis. I'm going to be your host today. And with me, we are going to discuss what is all about TUI Blue, how is work on there, all the daily life questions you can have about the roles and the recruitment positions we have. Welcome. As well, here we are going to discuss to see if TUI Blue is the brand right for you and the difference between other brands in the hotel to define in which hotel would you like to be or work. As well as remember, this is a multinational company. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the live recruitment event with TUI. Oglenis, I'm here. I'm going to be your host this evening about TUI life and work career in the TUI Blue hotel brand. Welcome. Please let me know in the chat any questions you have right here, and I'll be telling you a little bit about myself. Just to start as an introduction, I would like to tell my TUI journey. And my TUI journey started last season 2025, in Croatia. I'm working in TUI Blue Makarska, and I'm currently the TUI Blue Experience Manager, which is guest relationship. But I didn't start in the management. Hallo, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch. Herzlich willkommen. So I started last season as an entertainment and activity host. In the middle of the season, my boss noticed I could give a little bit more, and I was offered a promotion as a blue guide. A blue guide is a person who shows the destination and help the guests to connect with the destination they are visiting for. After finishing my season and do my background, they decided to offer me a second promotion, and now I'm the guest experience relationship manager in this hotel in TUI Blue Makarska in Croatia. Yes, for all the workers we offer accommodations. If you're going to travel abroad, for sure, when you arrive to the destination, you have an accommodation where we are going to, or they will place you. So, to keep going, why I picked TUI personally, I like it, the opportunity to work in a multinational environment, which I find really interesting. And for me, it's an everyday learning. You always learn something new, and the exchange of cultures is something really cool, and I really enjoy personally as well. We are going to talk a little bit about the life and working in TUI Blue. And like I was saying, we have plenty of destinations. You don't need to work only in the place you live in. We have since Germany, where they're sending greetings, hi. Austria, you have Croatia, Turkey. If you want to go, for example, we go to the Africa continent, you have Zanzibar, and so on. In Spain, we have as well, again, in Europe. So whatever destination you dream with, for sure you're going to find a country who is going to be interesting for you and where would you like to work. Just to let you know, as well, TUI works in e-learning process. So if you want to apply to role first time, or you feel you need some learning process, you always count with teaching and as well coaching when you're going to do your role. You're always going to be in companion. Well, position for EU passport holders, practically any position. There's not about the nationality. It's about the background and experience and what you're willing to work and would you like to work. The positions we have plenty of them, since the cuisine, which could be in the restaurant, waiter, chef, sous chef, as well. Like we can go completely in the opposite way, like in sense of the management, front office, receptionist, And if your side or strength is engineer or IT, it really depends on the destination. So, just to let you know and focus here with the company, you always can grow. I mean, the system is made to make you grow in your career. That doesn't mean, for example, if you start working one position, then you're going to stay in that one. You can apply or try in another section as well if interesting for you. I might add the recruitments about the job vacancies or the EU passport holders. It depends what is needed in each destination where you can go. I mean, the offers, the job offers, and the workers they are looking in the moment. Well, let's keep going. Just to tell you a little bit of the brand, now I'm talking to you about the TUI BLUE hotels brand, which can be adults only. That means the hotels or those hotels destinations are meant only for people over 16, 17 years old. And then you have the hotels who are family, who are meant for family members. Lovely. So I'm going to mention now, and I'm going to support myself a little, about all the job areas and roles at TUI. For example, like they were asking, we have hotel and operation sections, which is front office and rooms divisions, hotel management, HR, finance, sales, marketing, and revenue. As well, we have the food beverage bar, which is obviously the culinary restaurants or bar service. Plus, obviously, since TUI Blue is a brand which focuses on the experience of the guest, we offer the entertainment, sport, and leisure, which is entertainment and activity hosts as a role. You have a sport hosts, swing coaches, fitness instructors, spa, and wellness as well. For the family hotels are the childcare, which is baby club host, kids and club host, and childcare supervision. So to finish to mention here, and then we are going to answer some questions. We have the guest service areas as well, which is the Blue Guide Digital Experience, and TUI Blue Experience Manager as well. Then you have engineering and maintenance, which are the part of facilities, gardening, IT, and quality management. Just to go that way. Just to let you know, since now the summer 2026 roles, we are already hiring. So if you're interested, you always can go to the platform and check in every destination which one get your attention and which role offer is interesting for you to apply as well. You just can go to TUI Careers. You put Google TUI Careers, and then you have all the offers. You can see the destinations, the job roles, the job titles, and as well in each role you have the description of what are you applying for. Anybody can join. Experience is not the main thing. It obviously is appreciated, but if there's the willing to learn and the willing to work and enjoy the work as well, is more than necessary, no more. So keep going about the TUI roles. I'm seeing there. Yeah, usually you have training process is the common way to proceed. Let's say you're going to a destination as an entertainment. Before you arrive to that destination, usually you get a training or pre-training about what is going to expect to you in the season, how are going to be the activities, how it's going to work, how works the hotel, and so on. Just to give you a picture, for example, if you're a fitness instructor and you want to apply as a fitness instructor, what is expected for you is to have a leading and really energizing attitude, to keep the energy, which is one of the main things to do the fitness instructor as well. Is expected to you to be able to help the guests, and there's some guests who are really interested about the wellness. So yeah, just to help them to stay active in the holidays, which for some guests is important, not go to vacations only to lay down and relax. They really like to keep the fitness lifestyle. As well, if you live already in the destination, the accommodation is not provided. The accommodation is provided when you are going to another destination. Okay, just to leave it clear. Another words place like could be the events and activity halls. What can be expected in sense if you don't have the experience, but let's say in your soft skills, you are really good about being outgoing, creating fun and memorable experience, uh, and being there, to make the guest experience really nice, really enjoyable. That's more than necessary. You just, from the beach games to evening entertainment, hosting a party, maybe hosting some live music. That's something you can willing to do too as well. So, if you're wondering as well, in the TUI Blue family, which is about where it's focused as well in the childcare, is more about to be able to enjoy to work with kids, have patience with the kids, and as well to be able to ensure a safe environment and engaging experience for the families and kids, not only the kids alone, just to be able to work with kids and as well with family as a concept. Any other questions? I'm here, I'm reading you. Please don't be shy. As well, I wanted to comment about how I decide which TUI hotel brand to apply. For example, TUI Blue as a brand, since as you know in TUI there's many brands in hotels. For TUI Blue hotels, our hotel really focus in the destination and to give how do you say to give a big picture about the local culture. I mean, make a connection, about which country you're flying to or you're visiting to. So, just to give you an idea, if we go, for example, to a TUI Magic Life, it's a really way more energizing, like all-inclusive hotel, really focus more in the fun and having a good time. And TUI Blue is more driven, to modern hotel environment, relaxing, connecting, and so on. Well, about the commissions, I cannot answer you because that really depends on the destination you are in with and depends on every country regulation. So that really, really depends. Every country have their regulations. I couldn't answer that. I'm sorry. And well, which is connected with one of the questions you made before. Let me explain you the difference between local roles and work abroad roles. When you work as a local, taking in consideration you are applying, to work in the destination you're living in. But if you want to work abroad in the abroad roles, first, you don't choose your destination. I mean, you can make three wishes destination, the top three destinations you would like to be in, and TUI will decide in which one you're going to be sent. As well, you have to understand when you apply, flexibility is essential when we are speaking abroad, since there needs to be a pre-process before you go to your destination. And as well, when we speak about the local roles, you must already live in the destination, and plus you must have the legal right to work. That's really important. In that case, like I was saying, when you are a local, there's no relocation because your workplace is your home place, is you live there. So, to make it like a quick summary, when you work local, you are already there. And when you work abroad, TUI places you in the destination. And well, about the benefits of developments you can get working at TUI, uh, join a TUI can means to you joining a supportive international team, building a career bucket by TUI Group, and really big opportunities to grow. And in that sense, what can you expect when you apply to TUI? What you can expect in general, and from my experience as well, is really a multicultural environment, which personally is one of the special things or the things I enjoy the most, which sometimes, since many of the team members are far away from home, they make the best, this destination to make to feel for you like home. As well, you can have real development opportunities. Like I mentioned, for example, in my personal journey, I had the opportunity to grow and to get some promotions in the between of my career and have to experience different roles. And there will be always somebody for you as well. I have to say, you can expect a lot of support and someone to be right next to you, to train you, to support you, and to tell you, while you're in the journey. As well, you can expect the world's most beautiful destinations. Like I can speak through my experience, I feel really lucky. I work in TUI Blue Makarska in Croatia, and I feel just lucky to be able to work right next to the Adriatic Sea, which I find is stunning every day. So yeah, and I find really nice as well. You have the opportunity to decide your pathway. You don't need to stay in one branch. How to say, if you're in entertainment and you have the capacity to join as a fitness and want to try in the fitness instructors or lifestyle, you can do. It's flexible and give you, a wide options range. Yes, you can apply, but you need to be sure it's not going to interfere with your studies as well. Like you can arrange the hours and is in concordance from the destination you're going with the country policies as well. Yeah, as well for the student question, if you're an international student, just to let you know, usually when we look for people, we look for someone for a whole season, full time. So I think it's a little bit tricky. Let's see, two more. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the application process, which is in different steps. First of all, you have the application. You can do through the webpage, which is TUI Careers. And when you go there, you use review which role get your attention, and then you apply with your CV. Then you're going to make a digital assessment. This one varied, depends the role you're applying for. And yeah, when you complete that quick digital assessment, you are going to pass to the next step. Just to let you know, that assessment is nothing scary. It's just to let us know and know you a little bit more. After that, you're going to get an interview with one of our TUI specialists, and we'll know you a little bit more. After that, you have the placement, and we'll need to know if you are going to apply to work abroad or local work. And after that, if you're working abroad, you're going to be matched with your destination. After, you are going to get a written offer, and then you have all the details you need about your work position, destination, and so on. As well, after that, and you sign your contract, you're just ready to start that venture with TUI. As well, let me check. Ah, As well, for the working hours, you can find out the hours in the salary and in the job description when you're applying in the work site as well, in the TUI career site. Okay. For the working hours, since they're asking about the working hours, that depends on the role. For example, in my position, I need to be available 6 times per week, 8 hours per day. But that really depends on each position and the responsibility of each position. For example, as well as a waiter, you could have a split shift or use a complete shift. It really depends, and every role varies. But in general, the most important is the motivation. Motivation is going to define which role makes you more motivated or more excited about it. That's the role we should go for, and as well the challenge that role depends for you. I'm going to be checking some more questions. If you have, please let me know in writing, and I'll be here answering for you. No problem. The positions we are hiring right now, we are hiring for all the positions. We are looking for all the positions, and that depends as well from the destinations. But we are hiring now. Like I was telling, since the IT department, management, restaurant, it like can be barman, waiter, all these kind of positions. Yes, we are hiring for all. And like I mentioned before, no problem. I will say again, you take your time. You can go into TUI careers in the page and take a look about the destinations and roles you'll be interested for, like can be as well in the case of fitness instructor or swim trainer and so on. Mhm. I'm reading the questions in 5 seconds. And yeah, this about the one in the roles. Once again, you just need to go to the page, and there is going to have is careers.tuigru.com. I'm having here, can you live abroad in Ibiza? Yes, you can, but you can ask to be placed in Spain, Ibiza, no problem. As I explained before, when you apply, you can apply your 3 wishes, 3 wish or top destinations, and maybe you can be lucky and get to be placed in Ibiza, for sure. Check in the comments, let me know. And as well, to let you know, when you go to the page, if you want to start immediately, be sure that you are looking in the summer 2026 roles. No problem, thanks to you. What qualities do I need? Motivation. I would say most of the qualities is motivation and be willing, to get through the experience and do it. For example, that as well depends on the role, but all qualities are appreciated and needed. And, we are a team. Whatever qualities can be missing on me can be, filled by other person, and we can work all together. So all fine. But for example, if you want to work, for the guest or direct contact with the guest, the qualities I would say you can need or perfectly use is to be friendly, a little bit outgoing, and being always ready to help. Which personally, that's one of the things I like the most about my position, because I'm really ready to help, and it's really about to help the guests to have the best experience when they arrive. I mean, it's very memorable to be able to give such a nice experience, and as well is way more reconforting when you have the guests thanking to you and being really happy when they leave the destination as well. I'm here. Make your questions. That we have the how is in winter season, is the contract for the whole year or that we also work in winter season? Okay, that really depends in destinations. We have destinations who are only in winter, other ones are only working in summer, and really depends in the hotel. But that's as well a possibility. For example, I have many colleagues who work in the summer season in Croatia and then apply in Austria, and they have a little bit of cold in the Austria hotels. So you can split yourself between the seasons as well. Or if you are a person who only like the summer, you can work the summer season in Croatia, and yeah, then you can go to another destination like Spain, which you have good weather most of the year. And it's good to mention as well, the contract is for the season. And first then you can be prolonged to some destinations around the year, like I explained. Let me know if there's going to be a little bit more of few questions. Let's see, let's check. Well, I have to say, how is to work? What is like to work in Croatia? Well, I find it really funny. Personally, I find it's a stunning destination in all our hotels. We have direct view to the Dalmatian Islands in the Adriatic Sea. It's really sunny. It's really warm. I'm not from Croatia, by the way. I'm from Venezuela. I'm from the Caribbean. So I really do enjoy this destination since the weather in the summer is really, really similar to back home. But it's really nice. And I feel really lucky. The team I have in Croatia, we are literally, I would say, a family, and we are all the time there for each other. So this is going to be our last question. I have to say thank you so much to be here and to be part of this live event. I hope you are enjoyed and your questions or doubts you have about working for TUI were solved. Or if you were not deciding to apply or not, now you decide to go to the website and check the roles and apply to work with us. Once again, thank you, and hope to see you in one of our destinations, maybe here in Croatia. So bye bye. Take care. And don't forget, the webpage is careers.tuigroup.com. Look for the season 2026.